Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. In today's video I'm going to be talking about the Old Firm game from yesterday. If you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and we'll just get straight into this video. Right, so I'm just going to talk about what happened in the game. And that was pretty much it. That's all that happened in the game. Now, in all seriousness, I think Rangers played reasonably well. Massive improvement from obviously the Bruges game. I think the first 10 minutes, well, I didn't see it at the time because I was driving home from work. I've seen it back. Majowski had a penalty claim. It wasn't even looked at by VAR. Ridiculous in my opinion. Whether you think it's a penalty or no, it should at least be getting looked at by VAR. That's what it's there for. I do think Scales puts his hand on the back. Does Majowski go down a little bit easily, sorry? Obviously he does. He's clearly looking for it, but it doesn't make it any less of a foul in my opinion. And I'd be saying exactly the same if it was a Celtic player in the box. Should have been a penalty, wasn't given, and we just kind of have to move on from that. We didn't really create enough, although it felt like we had a lot of possession, but looking at the stats, it looks like maybe Celtic had probably just as much, probably more than possession, but it did feel like we had a lot of possession, didn't really do enough with it, didn't really create enough chances, didn't trouble Pierce Michael, it's gone back a bit, we didn't trouble Kasper Schmeichel at all, really, and Celtic had a couple of shots, kind of like the edgy area kind of thing, didn't really trouble Jack Butland either, so 0-0, probably a fair result in terms of how badly the teams both played. It's one of the most boring Old Firms I've seen in a while, and I had to actually go back and watch the highlights again because I kind of just lost interest in about the 70th minute. It was just really poor standard, and yeah, I thought Majowski actually played pretty well, considering obviously that was his debut. He just signed on Saturday there, or was it Friday or Saturday? He signed straight into the team, and I thought he did really well, despite the fact he didn't actually get a clear-cut chance at goal. I thought he ran well and harried the Celtic defence quite a lot, so I was pleased with his performance, and I was pleased with a couple of other performances in the team. I thought Jack Butland played reasonably well, considering that obviously didn't really have much to do. I thought Gassama played pretty well. Asgard for me, again, kind of game passed him by. Rothwell the same. I thought Magoma at left back played pretty decent. Didn't really, he got himself in good positions, but he didn't really have the best delivery. The one thing I will say is Tavernier, he's discovered this long throw tactic. Seemed to work really well. Put Celtic backline under a bit of pressure in terms of the ball into the box. Where's that been for the 9-10 years that he's been here? We've never seen that before from Tav. Hopefully that continues this season, because it looked like a bit of a dangerous weapon to have. I'm just wondering where it's been for the last 9 years. So I'll just wrap up there. It's a relatively quick video. There wasn't a lot to talk about in the game, apart from obviously that penalty incident in the first half. And yeah, it was a pretty dull affair. Frustrating that it's yet another draw, so that's 4 draws in the league we've had. We haven't won, okay, we haven't lost either, but it's not good enough. I'm still in the stance that I want Martin out. I didn't see anything encouraging enough. Yes, we did play slightly better, but I feel that, no disrespect to Celtic, because they're a good team and they will come good. I think they were there for the taking at Ibrox yesterday, and we just didn't take advantage of that. Really disappointing. Had we won, maybe 1-0 or something, I'd be looking at this completely different. I wouldn't have probably looking at Martin any different, I don't think. But I did feel there was a little bit of more energy from the players and a little bit more commitment in them. But I don't know if that's just because it's an Old Firm. Probably that's the case. We'll go back to domestic football after the break, and we'll probably be the same again. So disappointing result all round. It doesn't really do anything for Martin leaving or Martin staying. It just everything's the same, and we now have to wait another couple of weeks to see what happens with that. So yeah, I'm going to leave the video there. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.